Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band that are tired. Don't know the west side, give us side eyes. Anybody that I really recognize ain't surprised to ride into the vibe.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's good for a 1st down, his second catch of the opening drive. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14.
That's another Jets 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st down.
That is caught by Cohen. Oh, some strong running. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Makes the score
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together.
Top low 18. 18 Cardinal.
And they go play action. Here's Walker. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be he stops right at midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Give him now 1,062 catches in his career. And I'm looking at the list here. That ties him with Andre Johnson.
And I wonder if he ever wrote Andre Johnson's name down and that number and said, that's where I'm trying to go. That's what I'm trying to get to. If so, congratulate yourself. You are there. That means you rank amongst the best that have ever done it.
And he stopped immediately there. Looking at it, 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Walker now. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
First down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
76. Cowboy 80. Check. Street.
Up the middle they go. It's Sharp. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
A loss of 2.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
At the Jets' 36-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Bravo 80. 60 Maverick. 70 Lions. Panther 60 Eagles. 6. Let go.
Now Walker. Throw left side complete. That's Sharp. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. We'll talk about this Jets defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
18 Rattler.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cutt. Hey, smash. Dragon 60. Street. Go, Rig. Go. Ready.
To throw is Walker. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Big alert. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sharp. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Brandon Stevens there on the tackle.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2nd and 9.
Riggs. 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake. Walker. Now a run here off the RP. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got right back in burned.
Extra point by Patterson up and going. And we are Time at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Caldwell to return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now they'll change things up. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Klein. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Ready? 19. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They'll run on first down. Sharp. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Panther 11.
Walker. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
13 yards on the play.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Okay,
So from the
ready?
36 now, 1st and 10.
Hurt. Go, Reed. Go. Ready?
Looking to throw. Walker. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Back to throw. Walker. Open man. He's got Jefferson across the formation. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
3rd and 2.
Ready. 18, run. Viking, 18. Check, Bobcat.
Working out of the gun here, Walker. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. Klein. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Klein. Complete. Smith has him. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. And if he got a yard to the 41.
At the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. If they want it 1st, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Klein. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown.
Arian Smith, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, it's McBride. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown,
a great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Vikings 7.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. Make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ready?
On 2nd and 10, Walker. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
The kicker on.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Check out!
On first down, it's Sharp. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 70
Now an audible here into something else.
70 Rangers.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long. Looking to throw. Walker.
That's an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Third and 12.
Check. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Walker. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
19.
Back to throw again. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Check smash. Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Vikings get a bit closer.
The kicker on for the point after.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Caldwell to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to be dropped forward to pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Klein. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Cutt, it's Wilson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And the Jets, 1st down. A gain of 20.
Now they'll audible to something else.
1st down, Jets.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. A physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
That is caught by Cutt. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Klein. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw. Klein. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Walker. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, and the ego to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough. So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough. So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the